Hey, how are you? I hope you're great. Good evening. Hope everyone's day was wonderful. Happy Tuesday, I think today is. Yeah, it sure is. Come join me. We're going to do a fun little Halloween project tonight. I have the chocolate chips for the apothecary cabinet. So I have been told that these are paintable. I'm going to try my trick with my makeup sponges on this. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. I have painted these with a paintbrush and it worked pretty well. So we're going to give it a try with a makeup sponge. Ooh, I like that. I think we're going to have to do more than one coat, but that's okay. Hi, Karen. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, ladies. Hi, Tammy. All right. So get that on there. And so I'm painting these gray, okay? It's this castle color, okay? I want to stick to, so the ones that I've seen were very colorful, okay? And that's great. But you know me, I'm wearing a pink sweater tonight, okay? I think that's a big step for my color choices that I normally would go for a black, gray, blue, or darker colors. But here I am wearing pink, so I feel like that allows me to do a black and white Halloween project. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Joni. Hi, Mom. Welcome. Oh, let me put the keyword. So the keyword is potion. If I could type, that'd be wonderful. Okay, so you can type potion in the comments and get a link to get this stuff on sale tonight, okay? All right, now, carry on. So you can absolutely paint these with a paintbrush, but you know me, the less paintbrushes I have to clean at the end of the week, the better. And yeah, I'm a mess, and I don't clean my paintbrushes regularly. So I'm a bad girl, I'm telling you. Oh, well, lucky you, Mom. All right, so I don't know that I'm going to do another coat of this. I'm kind of liking this sort of dirty looking color. I'm going to let these dry and see how if I still like them. Okay, they're a little splotchy and I'm kind of digging it. Okay, so let me put this paint away. Now, I have, if you didn't know this already, these 6x18 box frames, the regular ones are gone. They are no longer available on my website, okay? But what is available is the honey colored one, okay? Oh my gosh, it's freezing in this house. It's like 67 degrees in here right now. So yeah, I'm constantly cold. My hands are ice blocks. My feet are frozen, although I am wearing shorts, which I know I'm weird, but it's fine. So, you know, the more I think about it, the more I think I'm gonna use this castle color for, I was gonna use this darker gray for the base on this, but I'm thinking I'm gonna use the castle because I wanna do black for my words. So this is the transfer that we're gonna use tonight, okay? It goes with the potion bottles that we just painted, and this apothecary should fit on here. Now remember, you can only get the honey colored frame now, okay? You can't buy the regular 6x18 box frames. So if you love these, I love this surface so much, y'all, and I am so sad that it's going away, or that the regular one has gone away. The honey one is only available for a limited time. I don't know if they accidentally got those or what, but I'm scooping them up, okay? And if you didn't see your email earlier, so there's a sale going on right now. All of the like patriotic stuff, including the stars, are 30% off for customers and 50% off for designers. So if you need stars, go grab them. And if you're a designer, there's flat rate shipping through the end of the month. So buy your heavy stuff now. Yeah, that's my advice to you, my friends. All right. But yeah, so really sad about the surface going away. I love these, but whenever I was thinking about doing this project tonight, I was depressed because the regular box frame, the 6x18, isn't available online, but whenever I looked, I realized I had some of the honey ones, and it is available, so you can still get it, so make sure that you score those. And again, you can get it on sale tonight by commenting the word potion. And if you want more than one of them, I'll give you the sale price for more than one of them, okay? All right. Yeah, I'm glad I used this lighter gray because I think I'm gonna be able to, you're gonna be able to see the black lettering better on this one. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to paint the frame black. You know, I struggle with painting things, so I am a little afraid to get paint on these because I'm not using chalk paste to paint with. So I am rolling up my sleeves because acrylic is not washable. So hopefully I don't end up with black paint on the sweater, and if I do, then shame on me, I guess. And don't forget, this frame is double-sided, okay? So you can use one side for Halloween, one side for summer, or one side for Thanksgiving, one side for Halloween. Maybe do winter on the other side, I don't know. This one is currently blank on both sides, but I do intend to use the other side for something else. Not only because it's economical, but why not, right? It's available for a reason, and then you don't have to have two of them to do 2 seasons, and you can just easily switch it out. All right. Okay, so tell me about your day. I hope you had a good one. Uh-oh. I'm making a mess already. I've made it just over halfway around this frame, and I didn't do too bad, okay? I thought I made a bigger mess than I actually did. All right, almost there, and then we can get started on these fun little potion jars. So have y'all tried the new Chockable chips? Because they're pretty amazing. They are erasable, so you can't mess it up. Okay, and we also have, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute, a base that they can sit in and that will prop them up. Which I love so much, and I haven't gotten to use mine yet, but we're going to use it tonight, and let me show that to you. Okay, I think we're good to go. I didn't do like full coverage on the base on the inside of this frame, but there's that, okay, with our black. Now I probably should do the inside. So this is the base I'm talking about. It's long, okay? It's like really long. I don't know how to measure from that side. 16 inches long, y'all. That will hold a lot of these little Chockable chip things, okay? And don't forget, we've got like the Santa that you could prop up in there. There's all kinds of things that you could do with this stand, okay? So I will be showing that to you. So I think probably should have done this first, but we're gonna give it a try now because I like to live on the edge, I guess. Oops. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we'll be touching up the black too. I don't know why I didn't do this before I painted the black, but you know. I sometimes do things that I question. Most of the time, actually. A lot of the time, I do. I question. Sit up at night in my bed thinking, oh my gosh, how could I have embarrassed myself like that today? Every day, pretty much. All right. Okay. Really doing a good job spreading this black around on the gray, but it's fine. It's fine. Hi, Julie. How are you? Welcome. All right. So yeah, if you're gonna do this, highly recommend that you do it first. I don't know what I was thinking. And I came in here with a plan, and it involved painting the inside of this frame one way or the other, so why I decided to do it late is beyond me. That's okay. We're gonna have to touch this up with black too because I'm a nightmare. Okay. My gosh. At this point, just get the paint on there, okay? Whatever it takes. Now, let me touch this up a little bit. Hi, Stephanie. My day is great. Thank you so much for asking. How about you? I hope you had a good one. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. All right, let's see if I can... Why am I a mess, y'all? I don't know. Thank God this color was dark, though. The black. Because... All right, let me be done with that, okay? I don't know what I'm thinking, painting things. Okay, so there's my frame, okay? It's very plain right now, but it won't be for long. So this is our transfer. Let me see if I can rearrange myself here. These are the cutouts, the little potion bottles. We're gonna pull them off of this. I'm just gonna use my ink mat tonight to paint on, but it has so much paint on it right now, I need to clean it, and I was not up for it tonight. Especially because I'm wearing this pink sweatshirt. All right, so, well, you know what? I was about to cut the backer sheet on this, but instead of doing that, I'm gonna cut along the lines. So, just pull it up like that, start your cut, and then your scissors will just run right down the little thing, okay? Just like that good wrapping paper. Not all wrapping paper is counted equally, by the way. Especially in trying to cut like that. It doesn't all want to cooperate. But when it does, isn't it satisfying? I love it. Okay. And that way you're not hacking away at your thing. Now, there are a couple labels here. Let me see if I can show you. So there's this one that says crushed bone right here. And then that one, Oracle Eye Elixir, and it says maximum power, ever seen. And then the one on the bottle says deadly spider venom oil. Okay, so let us begin. First things first. We painted these. Okay, I painted this gray, and it's kind of cloudy looking. Not full coverage paint at all, which I'm digging it, okay? We're gonna wax these really well, okay? Because I don't want to peel up this paste. The surface is a little bit like, I wouldn't call it, I mean, it's not textured, but it's not super, super smooth. But I feel like your transfer, especially a brand new one like this, is going to, it's gonna grip really well, okay? So, you want your paint to have the best possible outcome, okay? Now, whether you use paste or paint to paint with, okay, either way, make sure that you wax and let it dry entirely before you start the next step. Now, fuzzing cloth is super important too. Make sure that you have one, and if you don't, you can order one whenever you comment the word potion. The form has some accessories down at the bottom. I'm gonna fuzz this really, really well, because as you can see, there's a ton of sticky on this one. It's not just silk screen, so I want to be sure that this cutout has all of the chance to make it through. Okay, now lines up pretty good. And I have Shimmer Shadow right here. And I'm hoping, yeah, I do have a couple of squeegees over here, just a few left that aren't dirty. And Shimmer Shadow is just black. Ooh, you can see the glitter. I love it. I think this one's my favorite. I love black and white stuff, but that glitter gets me every time. And it always is so shimmery on the surface. Okay. There we go. And just work my way to where I can get someplace to grab it. Ooh, that looks amazing. Okay, so let me pull it back a little bit so you can see. It looks just, I mean, so good. Really, really good. I'm loving it. Oh my gosh. The paint on the background looks great too. It didn't peel up at all. It's perfect. Now this one, oh, I didn't cut in the middle. Okay. Now, this one is more silk screen than anything, so I'm not gonna fuzz it. Just gonna set it down. I think it'll be fine. There's not a whole lot for it to stick to, so I don't wanna add any extra lint that's gonna keep it from sticking. And what I'm gonna do is, because this one's all silk screen, I'm going to start in the middle and move to the outside, okay? So I'm gonna start here and go in an outward motion all the way around to keep from pulling up that transfer, okay? And making sure that it does stick all the way. Now the pieces some of the pieces in the middle are sticky, but it's just not a whole lot, okay? So keep that in mind. You don't want to pull it up like by doing a solid motion on it. So I find that going from the center out really works well. Okay. And then I'm just picking up the rest of my paste because I don't want to waste any of that. And then let's, oh my goodness. Look how pretty that is, y'all. moth is just, I almost called it a butterfly, but it is such a pretty moth. Oh my gosh. You need a comment potion right now to get this. Hi, Lori. Thank you. Aren't they pretty? Red is not a normal color for me, but this is one of the sets that I bought the last time that I got my press-ons. And I hadn't tried it yet. It's more of like a, it's not like a bright red, like a candy apple type red. It's got like a slight orange tone almost in it. It's actually perfect for fall. I was really surprised. I thought it was more of a pure red, like a Louis Vuitton red. Hi, Chelsea. How are you, love? Sorry, I didn't see your comment immediately. Okay. But yeah, I'm really liking these nails too. And I like this length. I didn't have to do anything to them. Usually you have to trim them and then file them down a lot because they're too long. They come like crazy long. But I really like these too. All right, now this one says deadly spider venom. I love it. These are so much fun. And these are one of the new thin transfers. Really easy to line up the cutouts with them. And you barely use any paste at all. And I love it. Yeah, exactly. I love that. I love Marilyn. She's amazing. All right. Here we go. That one's perfect too. I like that spider on there. And the lid on that one is really cool. It's very intricate. I wasn't sure what to expect with that one, if it was gonna come out as cool as it looks, but y'all, this shimmer shadow is the perfect color for this. If I could get this to peel up, that would be perfect too. Okay, again, tons of silk screen, not going to fuzz this one at all. Okay, I did wax all these surfaces. But I don't see a need to fuzz when you have, oh man, when the silk screen, when you have so much silk screen, it's just, it takes away a little bit of that stick, and you need every bit of it that you can get. Yay! That's so exciting. I'm excited for you, Chelsea. You're gonna love it. Hi, Alma. How are you? Okay, so again, moving from the inside out, making sure that that thing stays really good and stuck down, okay? And then this one has a skull lid on it. I'm liking that too. Okay. Pick up all that extra paste, and then, oh yeah. Ooh, that one turned out so cool. Look at that snake. I love it. Love it. Okay, so now, hopefully my frame is done drying, because it's something. I did a bad paint job on this, but I think it'll be great for the background to be same as the jars were, right? A little bit not perfect and not full coverage, and I'm really liking that. So I'm gonna make sure that this is perfectly dry all the way around. I can see a couple of spaces where I went and touched it up, but it's not. So I wanna make sure it is. We're getting there, slowly but surely, right? Okay. Now, I am going to wax this surface because look, this transfer is a lot of stick on there. So I don't want to be pulling this up. So get out my wax again. Just a little bit goes a long way, y'all. I don't know if you remember, but I had one jar of wax that I used constantly on my lives for over a year, like almost 2 years. I had that one jar. And if you've been watching me for any length of time, you've probably seen me use it. I finally started a new jar not too long ago. I think that's not centered. I didn't realize the A has so much flare on it. Okay, so gonna push this down really well. And I'm feeling for any kind of lumps underneath the transfer. That one's just like paint or something. I don't know. Imperfection in the wood. I don't know. I think it was paint though. Make sure it's perfectly good and stuck down, okay? And now we're just using the shimmer shadow. And with one color, you want to try and move as quickly as possible so that you don't have to do paste and peel, okay? Especially if this transfer doesn't really have a good place that you could pull up and, you know, do the next section. So you want to try and work as fast as you can, okay? And just there we go. Now I'm going to try and get a little bit more paste on here. All right. Now, if you're new here, you can comment the word potion. Make sure that you do and click on the link to get notifications whenever I go live. Come join my VIP group and hang out with us more. Plus, you'll get the link to get this stuff on sale tonight, okay? All right, I need to hurry up. I can see this paste is already drying, so I need to move it. Uh-oh. I am using my detail tool to get right here in the corner. If I can, darn it. See if I can get on this side, there we go. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I love this project. Look how fantastic that turned out. Isn't that beautiful? It's absolutely gorgeous. Yay, Brooke! Okay, so there's that one, okay? And remember, this frame is limited time only, okay? The regular 6x18 box frame is long gone. You cannot buy it anymore on my website. So if you need 6x18s, you gotta grab them now, okay? Before they're gone. So check that out. And then let me show you the rest of this thing, okay? So this is the perfect little, I don't think these are dry yet. I don't want to touch them because I'll leave a fingerprint. And it's always a mistake whenever I think maybe they might be close to being dry and then they're not at all. And then my fingerprint lives forever on it. And like for this, I don't even have to add any kind of distressing ink or anything on there because I painted it with that gray color. And I kind of didn't do it a really good full coverage paint job on there. A little bit still wet at the bottom. I think this moth is dry. All right, so here we go. Let me show you these again. So this is our snake. Okay, and I think, yeah, okay, so this is angled, okay, so that it'll lean back a little bit whenever you put your stuff. And then we have our spider venom oil and our magical moth wing powder. It says use with caution at the bottom. Look how pretty. And you can really see the sparkle in the video. Usually you can't see it. And then of course our toadstool tonic moonlight harvest. Look how cute this is, y'all. Isn't that adorable? And then it goes, uh-oh, I'm gonna knock this over, I'm telling you. Okay, it goes perfect together. Oh no, ah! Look at that. Loving this. I hope you are too. Look at it. This little stand is reusable. Obviously you can take anything off of it and change it out anytime you want. Hi Terry, how are you? Thank you guys, I'm glad y'all like this. Comment the word potion to get all the stuff to make this yourself. Check it out one last time. Make sure that you follow so that you'll get notified whenever I go live, okay? And I just love you all so much. I hope you have a great night. Tomorrow's hump day. We're almost to the end of the week now. So I'll see you then, okay? Come check it out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. See ya.